This is a tutorial on how to export data based on annotations. So here we have a project and a client with annotated data. It's segmentally annotated. We recommend annotating segments rather than single time points. Now, to export data, you go up to File and Export and Data. And there we go. And you get this dialog. So the first tab, Export File, you want to make sure that Export to File is selected and that you have a location where the data in the file can be stored. If you want to export the time points, the splines and the time points to Workspace, you can check this box here. For the purposes of this tutorial, we won't do that. Now, the next setting is the filter setting. This corresponds also to the filter setting in the main analysis application task window. So let's just say that we want to just export the annotations for the current client, and we want to select specific annotations. Let's select annotations of S. Because this will include any text that has an S in it, we can click the whole word category, in which case it's looking for space S space. And if we click OK, this window then shows us the items that it's going to export. So we've got 3 tokens of S for this speaker. The next tab is Rows, and here we've got a variety of options. We can export every ultrasonic frame within the annotated segment, or we can export n equally spaced frames, and we can see here the green lines corresponding to 5 evenly spaced points within the segmentation. This means that you've got consistent points regardless of the duration of your segments in different tokens. Or you can select a single point, and this can be the first point of the segment, midpoint, or you can select a maximum or a minimum of some analysis value that you've calculated, which could be the amplitude or some other factor that you're interested in. Here we'll just select the midpoint. And then finally in columns, you select what it is that you want to export. So for example, you may want to export tongue XY values, which you can do in this way. And we just add that. We can add another value. For instance, there may be some analysis values that you've calculated. Here we've got the short tendon X position and the short tendon Y position, for instance. Sorry. And you can export the annotations. Whoops. Sorry. We can export the annotation itself, the label, and keywords, and we can export the time within the recording, for example. Once we've done all of that, we can click the Execute button, and it offers you to view the file. This is what the data looks like. If you're unhappy with it, you can go back. For instance, rows here, we can add column headings and do that again, and we'll get column headings. The file itself is stored in the text file that you specified at the start of this tutorial.